Good afternoon, family. Let's do my spring tour. So over here, I got some volunteer honeydew. This was from last year's seeds. I guess it came on in my compost, and that's how they grow over there. Over here, over my hobo tree, they still growing, very nice and green and bushy, and you can see new blooms coming out. So after this batch is done, we'll have a new batch getting ready, and that's how this tree works. There's my helper. Over my broccoli cauliflower patch, if some of you knows what's going on with my cauliflower, please let me know. I am not sure what's going on. So back here, this needs to come out so I can plant something else over here. My cabbage was too crowded in there, so I am not gonna do that again. And my mustard green is blooming, so I let it bloom for my girls so they can come around and get some flowers. I put some melons over here that I show you guys in one of my projects that I was cleaning over here, this area, but they are slow, so I don't know what's going on. They are start blooming, so let's see if they just, take off. My lemon trees are doing beautiful. Got a bunch of lemons. They are still very little, but they are there. So this year we're gonna get a bunch of lemons. There is one, there is the second one. And there you have a bunch of lemons. My papaya tree, this is like my fourth tree, and I don't know what's going on. They bloom, the flowers just drop, and that's about it. My potatoes now still turning yellowish and drying out, so I need to clear that pot. Green onions, they are doing good. These are 3 baskets that I have here for flowers. One is red, pink, and yellow. My little mango tree that I'm still practicing how to graft, so that's what I'm working on. My cilantro, it's here, it's still coming. And I put some pepper plants, little from seeds, so they are going, they're doing pretty good. My rosemary, my mint is doing beautiful. My oregano down there still. And my seedlings and my cuttings that I do, I just took some of the marigold from my beds and put it in this little pots to see how they were doing, and they're taking off, so that's good. My dill, I got a bunch of dills, they volunteer. My basil, 2 baskets of basils, and there is my dill star. He is so beautiful, beautiful. Out of the pineapple patch, this year we count, I believe he counts 9 pineapples. So let's see, there is one of the blooms, so you can appreciate that. And there's a few, one there, and another one over there. So that's the pineapple patch. There's another one. So I believe he counts 9 or 11. I lost count. My almond bush that I got from Cuttings. It's thriving. I think I had like 9 or 10 here. Only one did, but that's all I need, just one. And I plant a whole row of peppers, different kind of peppers. I think I got jalapenos, cayenne peppers, and bell peppers, and they are doing pretty good. This is my containers of ginger, but I think my ginger didn't make it because it needs a lot of water. So if you're gonna plant ginger, make sure your containers got enough water, because ginger, I think I saw a worm, a big worm too. I'm tripping, I'm sorry. Oh, there is a little piece of ginger, and it's gonna come out. So I'm gonna put it in the ground and leave it alone. And I'm sure there's more ginger in there, but ginger needs a lot of water, and that's the problem. I don't know if this is gonna make it. This is from last year, from fall, so I don't know. This is my giant garlic, is doing pretty good. And this is celery from the store. So whenever I need celery, I just gonna come here and cut a stack and just use it and leave it there. My sour soap tree is coming back beautifully. This is from last year, from fall. I don't know what it is, if it's cabbage or not. I am not even sure. This is my banana pepper, and this is a bell pepper. So they are doing good there. There's where I got my passion fruit that we put over there. Okay, this is my spinach. It's doing pretty good. And all these little balls that you see here, they turn black, and those are the seeds. And here we have a few. So these, let me see, those black seeds, those are the seeds for this, and they will propagate really, really good. My sugar cane is coming out pretty good. We put some horse manure and cow manure, and it's doing pretty good. So all this new growth, this is new growth. All that is new growth over there. So it's coming out pretty nice. And you can see the stacks, they are pretty big. So that's pretty good. Over here, oh, there's my hammock. You know, guys, I need my hammock. I got a bunch of tomatoes over here. And I also put around a few cuttings from the almond bush. Let's see if it take it. So a lot of blooming on my tomatoes, so that's pretty good. It's blooming pretty good everywhere. And this is a flower that I brought from Puerto Rico. It's beautiful. And you know, my girls, they need a lot of flowers, so that's what I'm trying to do. More tomatoes, also some honeydew volunteers. And it start running, so that's good. In this bucket here, I have a vine for butternut squash, which I have not harvested any. This is a zucchini, and it's doing. I'm just making sure. So it's doing pretty good. And my butternut squash got a bunch of them, but they don't make it. They don't make it. And that's why I got my girls. All the orange trees, nothing this year. I think this is the 4 or 50 years that they've been in the ground. There's my motor to get water from the lake. And that's how I water my plants. And I have a video on my frugal ways to get water to my plants. This is my apple Anna Rishable, which is doing pretty good. Very beautiful. So it took the ground, first year in the ground, so it took pretty good, and it's going. Another orange tree. My lettuce that I cut the other day to do a salad, it came right back out. So I am going to get me another harvest out of my peppers. I got one pepper there, a few more coming up. Tomatoes, tons of tomatoes, tons. So there you can see this bunch right there. Beautiful. Another bunch there, start to turning red, so it's time to harvest. Let me move this out of the way so my squash has a little sun. I believe this is yellow squash, but I am not sure because I put one there and one there. The tomatoes just volunteer, so that's why we got so many tomatoes over here. In this area is so weedy, but I also put some flowers for my girls. The mango, I don't know if you can see it, but we count at least 4 little mangoes. So I hope with this year we get some. My okra about to bloom, so that's pretty good. I love okra, and what I do with my okra is when I harvest 1 or 2, clean it, and I just cut it in little pieces how I want it to fry or to make a stew, and I freeze them until I get me a nice quantity and then cook them. Okay, there is my zucchini right there. Beautiful. So my girls, I hope they are coming around and doing what they do the best. My Marigloth, beautiful. And there is my star for the day, yellow zucchini. Got one on this side and another one on this side. Beautiful. I also got a few over here, but if you notice, this one already the end is not good, so that is not a good one. So you can feel it also, it's vein, so that's not a good one. Over here there is a few they already dropped, so I know my girls are coming around and doing some of them, pollinize them. Sorry for the noise in the background. My better half is working on the shed that I'm going to show you in a minute. We got a few nectarines. Nice. Got a few over here. A few over here. Last year we only had one. And then, you know, some they don't make it. A few more over there. So everything is doing pretty good. My yellow apple. Apple Dorset or golden. So it's doing pretty good. And here is the patch of the watermelons. They are blooming. So eventually I guess we're gonna get some orange trees. And there is the tower. A lot of blooming, a lot of flowers, and also we got some melons. So hopefully they make it, and there is a few around. We got watermelons and honeydew and cantaloupes all together. to see who make it. And then over this area is the passion fruit that it is already thriving, and all these tentacles are the ones that they grabbed whatever they have available, and they just keep going up. So remember, they were like this little when I put them about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and they are doing pretty good. So the project for this week or weekend was to get that shed up. So my better half, he did bought a kit, which is all the metals going in the corners, and you need to buy the material on your local store. So far I think we have invested about $400. So my better half bought the kit online, and he only paid about $40 for it. One of the things that we did maybe different from the instructions were that all the top area over here, you do that on the floor first. So when you lift it up, you will have all the the square going up and pointing and down. You have 4 of those, and the best way to do it is put it all together on the floor. We did it on the grass, and once you lift it, you just put it on the corners on the bottom, and they stay still. So what he did, he got one of those staple guns. So he put a gun or a nail with the gun at the end of the 2x4, so that give it a very steady to the wood or the frame, and that way you could work with another part. It's been a little 2 days. We started yesterday, and yesterday we put the top frame. We did the squares. We did left it on the floor. Today we put them up and put the wood around. Well, we had issues with the compressor because that little tiny one that you see there, let me see if I can get you closer. That one is so little. So the gun is so big that it killed it. So we had to go to my other property and get me the big one that is a little heavier, but we get it done. So we brought it home now, and now we're going to finish putting the nails around and then put the front, and he's going to work with the doors all together. If you guys got any questions and say, whatever it comes to your mind on this and that, we had the cement flat first because we had another shed that it was that green pieces over there on the ground. It was thin, so we decided to go wood this time. Okay, so that's what we've been doing these 2 last days and having fun, working around. But you guys, thank you very much for your support. Let me take you to my girls a little bit real quick. My girls are been doing really good. I put some more syrup in there so they can still working on the hum, so they can start building some more brew and honey for the. Oh, I see they're out. Oh Lord, they are flying out. It's a lot of them outside. Ooh, I don't know what's going on. If you guys know, let me know why they are like that, like they are aggravated. Unless they are coming. You see them? They're flying. Yeah, you see them on the black contrast. I wonder why they are. What happened? Because every time I come around, they are calm and you see them just coming in and out. So if some of you guys know why they do this, it's only what time it is. I think it was like 3:30ish or 4, between 3:30 and 4. We've been out so long, but there are so many outside. Why they do that? If you guys know, please let me know. And the fountain that I make for them, my solar pump stopped working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get me another one of those. Yeah, that one. One of those. Put it back in the fountain because all it needs is just that pumping so they can have some water inside that it's a container or pot. But I am surprised why they're doing that. I don't want to get any closer because I don't want them to be aggravated by me. But it's weird. I think it's weird. I never seen that, so I don't know. Okay. So guys, there are my bananas. My bananas are doing good. They are not, they are just there, not doing much. But that's it. Thank you very much, family, for your support. Thank you for watching and staying all the way to the end. This is a beautiful afternoon. It's a Monday. I took the day off, so I gotta go to work tomorrow. But it's a good day. It's a beautiful day. And I always blessed that I still got a job and I still earning money to support my family and support my house. Thank you guys. God bless.